giving you what you need. 'Cause there's a hole out here left for you. You want me deep, I know your needs. Oh, I know what you want, and I can tell you like that, baby, don't you? All night, no lies, bring it right back, baby, won't you? Oh, it's on this time. Oh no, pretty little baby, you better vision. I ain't never seen nothing like it, gone psycho. Girl, I really think we done past the limit. I'ma lead the way in the night on a high note. I just wanna show you something. So lay back and take this. No need to rush it. We got one night, baby, and that's all we need. So come here, tell me what you like, baby. But girl, I wanna hear you whisper it. Girl, whisper it. Girl, I wanna hear you whisper it. Girl, whisper it. Girl, I wanna hear you whisper it. Assume the position. Lay back, baby, you gon' know when I'm in just a little bit of friction. You could see the sweat dripping down from us. Girl, I'ma do your body right. Say you into it all and ain't nothing gon' phase you. I'ma put you on a new way. Flip around, make it down, give you what you've been craving. Girl, you was playing with a real one. You hit the pinnacle and now you got a visual. You just gotta tell me how you want it. All night, all day, like, oh no, pretty little baby, you better vision. I ain't never seen nothing like it, gone psycho. Girl, I really think we done past the limit. I'ma lead the way in the night on a high note. I just wanna show you something. So lay back and take this. No need to rush it. We got one night, baby, and that's all we need. So come here, tell me what you like, baby. But girl, I wanna hear you whisper it. Girl, whisper it. Girl, I wanna hear you whisper it. Girl, whisper it. Girl, I wanna hear you whisper it.
Hi, I'm Ms. Hyde, your trusted BDSM educator and disciplinarian in the Gauteng area. Specializing in discipline-only sessions, I provide expert spankings and canings tailored to meet your desires with precision and care. Discover my range of handcrafted paddles and canes designed to elevate your experience. Connect with me today and explore the art of discipline safely and confidently. I can be contacted on 083 241 2560.
Driving down the 4-5, running all the stop signs. The way you're touching my skin, the way you're making me sin, laying in your backseat. So put your magic on me. Come on, tie me up in your strings. Make me do anything. Yeah, yeah. Got me looking hella crazy. Yeah, yeah. Got me tripping on you lately. Yeah. I'm under your spell and I'm under your body. Oh, it's like black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black magic. The things you do to me, yeah. Black magic. Just like that. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black magic. The things you do to me, yeah. Black magic. Just like that. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black black magic. The things you do to me, yeah. Black magic. Just like that. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me. Black magic. The things you do to me, yeah. Black magic. Just like that. Black magic. You work your voodoo on me.
I'm Odette Newman, co-founder and CEO of Afrodite Essence, a sexual wellness and relationship enhancement company offering fun ladies' nights and couples date night parties. We sell a wide range of wellness and intimacy products, and our newest creation is Enchant, a pheromone product designed to bring out your natural sexy scent. If you want to boost your vavavoom confidence or build a woza connection, whether it's with family, friends, in business or social settings, it's scientifically formulated to be 200% effective, and the feelings you experience are simply magical. So why hide your power? Unleash it, embrace it, own it with Enchant by Afrodite Essence. Visit aphroditeessence.com to get yours now, or email us at info@aphroditeessence.com.
Are you a content creator or just a fan of spicy, hot and naughty content? If yes, sign up free to the only spicy content creators website in Africa with an international audience. Start your journey with www.bemyfans.com today. Whether you want to start earning or want to subscribe to your favorite creators in your own currency, we have you covered in all the right ways. BeMyFans.com. Come play.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the same, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the veins, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the all the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. Hey, you made me a believer, believer. Hey, I let the bullets fly, I let them rain. My love, my God, they keep pain. My soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache. From the pain, taking my message, from the veins, speaking my lesson, from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or that of the program, its presenters, hosts, directors, or other team members.
This show is intended for audiences aged 23 and older. This production and its digital copies contain content of an adult nature. If you are easily offended or are under the age of 18, this show is not intended for you. The posts, pages, and recordings within are intended for adults only and may include descriptions of scenes of sexual content, suggestive opinions, detailed discussions, and graphic topics. Listener discretion is advised.
Her name was Lola
and Carmen.
She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and her dress got down her leg.
It's time for Lola's Lessons.
It's time for Lola's Lessons.
Good evening, lovelies, and welcome to the third episode in season 6 of Lola's Lessons, your favorite nighttime talk focused on sex education. Let me kick off tonight's episode by mentioning our association endorsement site, Z-Nights, the exclusive playground for adventurous couples and singles into meeting and parties. Flirt, connect, and play with like-minded friends who enjoy life to the fullest, just like you. We want you to have the time of your life and experience all Z-Night has to offer. Where it comes to play and parties, Z-Night is your biggest online guide to the hottest parties and workshops around South Africa. What are you waiting for? Let's get the party started. Join our playground on www.znights.com. Then, of course, our endorsement site, Lola's favorite friends at the Council of Fantasy. Do you want to explore sex positivity, ethical non-monogamy, BDSM, and more? Or maybe you just want to shamelessly socialize, show off your liberated products and services? We won't judge. Join the vibrant WhatsApp community where open-minded adventurers unite. Learn, grow, and connect with like-minded individuals. At the COF, we celebrate all genders, people, and styles of sexuality. Find your tribe at www.counciloffantasy.co.za or head on over to Lola's website at www.lelustfm.live. Click on the link to the WhatsApp community right at the bottom of the screen of the homepage for a taste of something special. Your Lola Blackley production moderators for this evening is Mr. Black Dragon's in the house. Hello, Mr. Black Dragon. As well as Miss P. Hello there, Miss P, you gorgeous human you. Then, of course, our ever whip-cracking production manager for this evening is the fierce and fiery Miss Medusa. Now it's about that time where I get to introduce my fabulous, that's a fucking big moth in my room. I'm sorry. That's very frightening and I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, I'm petrified of moths for those people who didn't know. Like people are scared of spiders, I am petrified of a moth. I don't know why. Apparently there is a fear of it. Anyway, that's me. But let me get to my blonde bombshell co-host, Miss Carmen. Ellie, there's a moth in the studio. You gotta come and help me. This is very frightening. If you guys just hear clang and bang in the background, no, I'm breaking everything to get away from it. I'm breaking down everything to get to it. How are you, gorgeous commies?
I'm just sitting here thinking, shame. His pheromones are probably off. You know, it's not his fault.
Listen, wait, before I forget, right, because the moth has completely thrown me off my game. Yes.
Hey, Lola, it's me, Carmen.
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
Can't introduce you without your song. What kind of, what kind of wifey am I? Combs, how has your week been?
I can't see you.
You can't? But I'm right here
There
in
we
your
go.
screen.
Hi. Yeah, no, yeah.
How's your week been?
My week has been so amazing. I've had the best day. Life is good, etc., etc. How's your week been? Because you always ask me, and then we never get to ask you. So we're asking you today.
Yeah, my week has been, it's been a number, right? I mean, I just got home a couple of
Your lucky
minutes
number,
ago.
number 7.
Yeah, number 711, yes. Just got home a couple of minutes ago. It's been a really tough work day for me.
Yeah.
Really exhausted, but it's been really, really good. I can't complain. Blessed beyond measures, honestly.
Blessed.
It's been going well.
Blessings,
And
all the gratitude. It
blessings,
really has been, hey?
absolutely
Yeah.
right. The gratitude.
Yeah.
Are you excited for tonight's episode?
I'm so excited. I've been sniffing people today. Like, I wonder if
You
that's a
have?
pheromone. I wonder if that's a cologne. Like, I'm sniffing in my elbow in the thing here. See, I smell good. I smell good today. Just FYI.
But you always smell good.
Oh, well, thank
You
you.
always smell
I don't have a
Especially your
pheromone
hair.
deficit.
No,
Does it?
Yes, your hair always smells nice. I can just eat your hair up. Anyway, let me move on swiftly. We've got an exciting guest this evening, and I first saw her. She had a workshop at the Sex Expo last year, November. Just before I went on stage, she was on stage. And I listened to her workshop, and I was just blown away. Right. And then I visited her stall. Yeah, she had a little stall there. So I visited her stall. I smelled the pheromones. I was like, I need to know more about how this works. Right? Because
Yes, because we think we know, but we don't actually.
we don't
It's
actually.
it's a mystery, let's be honest.
Exactly. Yes. And that's exactly. And then she sent me a link to pre-launch because they've got a new pheromone out. Her brand's got a new pheromone out earlier last week, right?
Yeah.
So I attended the soft launch or this pre-launch, and just listening to her speak and listening to the passion that this woman had completely blew me away. So I immediately afterwards I was like, I need to speak to you now.
Yeah.
We can't be extending this. I need to interview you while it's hot, while it's hot and happening. So without further ado, this evening we've got Miss Odette Newman, is the co-founder and CEO of Afrodite Essence. She's a sexual wellness professional certified through Indiana University, and she has a decade experience in the industry. Odette, welcome, and thank you so much for joining us this evening.
It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me, and welcome to everyone listening.
Yay. So, Odette, pheromones. What? I want to start right into it, right? Let's just dive right into it because I've got a crap load of questions and I'm sure Carmen has as well. What are pheromones?
So, pheromones is a chemical that gets excreted from the body. And basically what it does is it produces a social response in members of the same species. This can, it can also be found in animals, in humans, and in plants. So just to break it down, it's literally what your body gives off. It's your natural body scent that you give off. That you emit through various secretion glands and parts of your body.
That's fascinating. So it sounds to me very much like there's a science behind this.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, for sure. Lots of research has been done. I mean, there's, you've got research from scientists that say this is an amazing discovery, and they've done a lot of research, they've done a lot of testing on it. And then there's also a lot of scientists that are saying, look, the results are not conclusive. My personal view is I have witnessed and heard some truly amazing and crazy stories about the effects of what these things can do. And so I know that it is something that's out there, it works, and yes, it definitely is a science. I mean, when we were working on our pheromone, we were initially selling something else, and we wanted to make something, for ourselves that was aligned to our brand. We went through a whole journey of discovery when it came to pheromones, and there absolutely is an entire science behind this.
This is fascinating to me. I mean, so thanks for the explanation, Odette. You said that it exists in plants and animals and humans, and you said from a social perspective, same sex. So we basically go out to get additional pheromone sprays and products because our bodies aren't producing enough, or does it just enhance it? Why does that exist?
So what typically happens is our body naturally does produce it. But what tends to happen is, we all take a bath or shower at least once a day, right? I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed.
And what happens is we strip our natural body scent when we use those harsh soaps and body washes and things, right?
Okay.
And then you then go on and you put on layers of body lotion and perfume and cologne and deodorant and makeup, and all those things then begin to mask your natural body scent. So it's very difficult for your pheromones to naturally come out and to play its part. And very often you find that women, especially if they're planning to have intimate moments with their partners, they're like, wait, I have to shower first. But the reason that happens, have you ever had that experience? And I'm sure maybe the listeners can relate to this, right? You're standing in front of the stove, you're busy cooking, you've come home, preparing, dinner or washing the dishes or something, and all of a sudden your partner comes from behind and they go, oh, hubba,
That's Carmen's favorite move.
And it's because they're drawn to your natural scent, because throughout the day, all those other harsh products have now kind of evaporated.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and your natural body scent has come out, and you're wondering why your partner is suddenly all over you like a hot rash. That's the very reason that happens. So it's because it's just really difficult for it to come through all of that.
So I can really resonate with you with what you just said, right? Because my husband, he showers in the morning before work, right? So at night he gets into bed, and I'm such a cuddle bug, right? I love cuddling. Like if I can lie inside of you, I will. And a lot of times, like I will just sniff his nose. I do it when he gets home as well. I just sniff him because I want to know what sense the day left on him, right? I said it last week. I like sniffing him, and he smells like love to me. I don't know. I know it sounds so strange, and I know,
thing.
but he smells like love to me when I smell his neck. And I mean, he doesn't put perfume on his neck, right? It's his odor. He's smelled like that for the past 22 years. Okay, he's possibly going to smell like that until he dies one day. It's his scent. And that's why I completely understand where Odette's going with this, because absolutely there is a scent to a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we all carry different scents. I mean, it could be fruity, it could be sweet, it could be musky, citrusy, and there's a fifth one. I forget it now. But so we all carry a different scent. And what's great about women is that our scent changes throughout our 28-day cycle because of the fluctuation of our hormones. Because that's basically what the pheromones are. The pheromones are produced through various glands, and they are affected by hormones.
Oh, wow.
So men have one type of, not one type, but men have very specific pheromones, and women have separately very specific pheromones. And these are all attached to our hormones, which is why we can smell different. And very often it's like, when they say, when you look at dogs, right? And they're mating, what happens also there is because pheromones in the animal kingdom is used as, used for reproduction and for mating, promoting mating, you often find that you heard that, oh, the dog's on heat. It's because
I've heard that, yes.
Yes, because they're releasing their pheromones, which means they're ready to be able to reproduce. And similarly, human beings have a similar reaction to that.
That.
So that would be the cycle, like, you're ovulating.
Yes.
So we're on heat
Yes.
too. Okay, so we smell
Yes.
fruitier or muskier. Now listen, I would love to meet you in person, okay? And you can just give me a good sniff. I won't shower in the morning and be like, calm, so fruity, you're musky. This is fascinating.
It is, absolutely. So I want to know, what is the science of attraction here? Do pheromones influence the attraction, of the human connection, or is it more about the biology, sociology, or a mix of both? Do you think?
Actually, yes, it is a mix of both. So, pheromones, it's so complex, and I don't want to overwhelm anybody, because it's just, if you take a deep dive, I can get lost in that that web. But yes, it's a what do you call this, a physiological response that you get. There's a behavioral response that you get, and there's an emotional response that you get. So yes, it does affect your psyche. It affects also your body. In fact, there's 4 different types there's several different types, but more specifically 4 types of pheromone responses that we have. So we have a sexual response, which promotes mating and reproduction. And then we have a territorial response. You also find that in animals, where you basically establish boundaries and your dominance, Then you have the alarm one, and this is going to signal danger or threat. And this is going to produce a fight, freeze, or flight response. And then, of course, you have a social response, and that's like bonding, connecting, communication, and recognizing people in social circles.
Nice.
And so, yes, it is biological, because firstly, it is your body that is producing the pheromone, and then it releases it, and that then gets detected through what we call, it's the VNO, the Pheromone. I can never pronounce this. It's like what you just said now, it's psychology. The mironasal organ, which is your VNO, and that's found in the nasal cavity. So that then creates a response that is triggered and sent to the brain to interpret and process. And then, of course, you have a specific response that's going to come out, whether that's behavioral or emotional or physiological.
Sure. I mean, this is honestly so fascinating to me.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So obviously we've learned so far that don't go bathing with harsh chemicals, because it actually, your natural scent is amazing. I can't believe how much, and it sounds like there's a lot of science behind it. I want to know, right? Do people actually smell pheromones, or are they more influenced by, like, subconsciously, by subtle notes of your smell? Or is it the actual pheromones that you secrete? And also, I also want to know, your perfumes that you use, do they enhance it, or do they kind of take them away?
Okay, so to answer your first question, in most cases, right, people cannot consciously smell pheromones.
Okay.
Yes, you can smell a specific scent on your partner, but it's the pheromones that produces the scent that you give off. Like what you said with your husband, right? Is that, I mean, you could probably, if your husband wore, a t-shirt all day and he lost his t-shirt and he got lost, right? You would be able to, out of 1,000 people, hundreds of thousands of people there, if you smelt his t-shirt, you would know that
Yes.
is his.
100%.
Because you've identified his scent. And that's the pheromones that have been given off. So they cannot smell the actual pheromones consciously, but it's because of the scent that the pheromones give off that you're able to identify someone or have a certain response happening. So it's more on a subconscious level. It influences us mostly on subconscious level. And believe it or not, your husband smelled you before he saw you coming when he met you.
Hey!
He was drawn to you before he saw you. But and the thing is, what's nice about what we've discovered in terms of science and research with pheromones is that the cosmetic houses have, taken it and they've really used it to their advantage. So yes, there are very, very small doses of pheromones that are developed in perfumes. So the perfume has a great scent. So there's, you've got different notes. You've got the base note, the middle note, the top note, all of those. But in there's other products that are also blended with those notes. And one of them is pheromones. So yes, the pheromones can come out, but it's designed mostly to just enhance the scent that it's bringing out in you, the scent that they want to have come out in you. And you'll even find that you're more drawn to certain scents in colognes and perfumes than you are to others. Like some would give you a headache. I know there's one very specific perfume I just stay away from, gives me the most awful headache. I find it revolting. And yet there's other people that love it. It's like their signature scent. And that's the reason why you're drawn to it.
That is so incredibly interesting. Now, is there is a pheromone, and we're going to pop it into all of these different scents, or do we kind of tweak and master the pheromone according to sex? I'm guessing. Is there a differential?
So there's different, as I mentioned, I think earlier on, there's different types of pheromones, and yes, you can mix and match them. What's really great about developing a pheromone infused product is that it's both a science and an art, right? But it requires a lot of research and development, and you have to also know what it is that you're looking for. You have to be specific about what it is you want to create. So
I'm guessing it's not a one size fits all. Yeah.
No. So I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, on these e-commerce sites, online shopping, you find a lot of people that advertise and sell a female pheromone product and then a male pheromone product, and some of them you also get unisex pheromone products, and that's because there's different mixtures of pheromones combined to create those specific results.
Oh, okay, that makes sense to me. I get it. I get it.
And can we say, while some people are attracted to this person's pheromone, can we also be completely repulsed by that very same pheromone, depending on who we are?
Yes. That's why you have some people that you are good friends with and some people that you just cannot get along with.
Really? Listen,
it's not about.
Have you ever? I mean, just think about it. Have you ever been, in a room where someone you've never met before, you look at them and you're like, "There's just something about that person. I cannot put my finger on it, but I don't like them."
Yeah, I've got this gut feeling. In the meantime, it was the smell.
I've had that a lot of times, actually.
Yeah, so now you know why Carmen and Lola are such good friends.
Yeah, we obviously...
We have musky undertones, Lola. Okay? I
Why
just
are
know
you
this
calling
already.
me musky though?
No, man, musky.
I've got another view of musky. Listen, we need to go to a commercial break.
With a K, not a T. Lola.
But when we come back, I want to know more about Aphrodite Essence and what they've created, because I'm really fascinated with this whole idea of the pheromone phenomenon. Let's cut to a quick commercial break. Give us about 5 to 6 minutes, and we'll be right back.
Driving down the coast of Delaware, I had to leave before I fall off the tightrope. Run for my life, 'cause babe, I'm well aware. Need to get out of here right now. Out of my head, wish I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Driving so fast, my heart won't move. Whatever I do. God, I wish I never met you. I keep forgetting to forget you. And from the start, I should've known your bad news. I keep forgetting to forget you. God, I wish I never met you. I keep forgetting to forget you. And from the start, I should've known your bad news. I keep forgetting to forget you. I pay a fortune for amnesia. Here I'm trying not to jump off the deep end. In every face I see a piece of you. And here I dream of my freedom. Out of my head, for sure begging you. I'm begging you. I'm driving so fast, and my heart won't move. Whatever I do. God, I wish I never met you. I keep forgetting to forget you. God, I wish I never met you. I keep forgetting to forget you. And from the start, I should've known the bad news. I keep forgetting to forget you. I keep forgetting to forget you.
I'm Odette Newman, co-founder and CEO of Afrodite Essence, a sexual wellness and relationship enhancement company offering fun ladies' nights and couples date night parties. We sell a wide range of wellness and intimacy products, and our newest creation is Enchant, a pheromone product designed to bring out your natural sexy scent. If you want to boost your vavavoom confidence or build a woza connection, whether it's with family, friends, in business or social settings, it's scientifically formulated to be 200% effective, and the feelings you experience are simply magical. So why hide your power? Unleash it, embrace it, own it with Enchant by Afrodite Essence. Visit aphroditeessence.com to get yours now, or email us at info@aphroditeessence.com.
I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to fall out of love with you, because I truly did love you. I still do, but not in the same way. Take it.
Welcome back, lovelies. I hope you guys are listening to Lola's Lessons, date nights with Carmen and Lola this evening on your Wednesday nights with your partner, and you guys are about to slip into something sexy. Maybe you grabbed yourself a little drinky of winey wine, not too much because it is a school night, guys. So let's keep it on the down low. But welcome back after the short commercial break. This evening, we've got Odette from Afrodite Essence, and she is walking us through this pheromone phenomenon, right? And it is really phenomenal. You know me and my alliteration, I love it. Before the break, we learned a little bit about what pheromones are, where they come from, what they smell like or don't smell like, and that pheromones can also make you dislike some people. So this actually explains a lot. Listen, if anything, that's what I took away from that segment, right? Because I now know. I now know it's not just Lola being a bitch. Your pheromones just don't gel with my nostrils, okay? It is what it is. You gotta deal, baby. There's a lot of people I don't like. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Odette, thank you so much again for joining us this evening. Tell me, what inspired you and your co-founder to create Afrodite Essence, and what products or how do your products harness the power of pheromones?
So we were part of another company, and we were doing quite well there. We were doing, ladies' night parties, bachelorettes, baby showers, and that's how we were able to educate, empower, and entertain women, from all over South Africa. And then COVID hit, and the company left. They exited the country, but there was still a huge market and demand for what we did, for the services that we offered, for the products that we sold. And we were trying to figure out, okay, what's the next steps? Where do we go from here? Because we lost our businesses in the process. And so for me, it was a no-brainer. It was like, there's a market. People still need what we have to offer them. And so let's just start, something of our own. And that's what we've done. So during COVID 2021 was when Afrodite Essence was birthed. And the products, we were very specific because we already had such a big market. We wanted to make sure that we didn't want to dilute the expectation that our clients were having, just specifically on the products that they were getting. And so we wanted to create our own brand and make sure that what our clients were getting was still what, either what they had received before, if not better. So we never wanted to kind of give them anything less than what they were used to. And so we went again on a journey. Everything that we put out on the market goes through a rigorous process of research and development and testing. And once we are satisfied, we have a group of product testers, we have our ambassadors that test for us. Once we are all happy, we then bring it out to market. So we're proud about the products that we were able to bring out. Our liquid line in particular is manufactured in a halal certified facility. There's no animal derivatives. It's not tested on animals. It's halal and vegan. Sorry, it's vegetarian and
Sorry, I just had to put that one in there. Let's not harm the animals, okay?
absolutely. It's vegan and vegetarian friendly. The botanicals that we use in the products are 98% organic. The essential oils that we use, and my co-founder Tana, she is an essential oils expert. So the essential oils that we use is 100%. So it's unadulterated. And just in terms of how the products harness the power of pheromones, is that because I mentioned earlier on that pheromones can also be found in plants, it can have certain effects. But the specific botanicals that we use in our sexual wellness and our liquid line products is to support hormonal health, sexual wellness, and then of course in the process it's naturally going to boost pheromone production. So so we're really, really proud of what we were able to achieve. And again, we did the exact same thing going into this process of developing our very own pheromones. This is a pure pheromones. It's not mixed like many others that's diluted with other ingredients or harmful chemicals or things like that. We wanted to make sure that we give our clients exactly what they're used to, and if not, something completely better. And we were able to achieve that. So we are truly grateful for that and very proud about it.
Sure. That's amazing. What goes into creating something like this? I mean, it sounds like this is quite a rigorous process, right? It doesn't sound like this is something that you decide on a Monday morning, okay, well, I want to create a pheromone, and by next month Monday, like a month from now, you've got a fabulous pheromone and you're just plucking it on everywhere. I don't think that this is how it works, right? What goes into creating and crafting something like this?
It is a rigorous process, and it's taken us 4 years to develop this, because like I said, we were very specific about what we wanted and what we wanted to give to our clients and put on market there. And so it was excessive research. We went through probably years of research before we got to the development stage. And then also when you are developing, we're very specific about who we're looking that's going to develop our products. They have to align with industry standards. They also have to align with our company quality standards. And it's not very easy to find, developers like that. But we were, we're grateful. We were blessed to have found the developers that we have found, and just able to make the magic that we've been able to do. But it has been a long time coming, and it's been a rigorous process. Once we've now developed the product, we go through a testing phase. That's probably the most exciting part of the journey.
Yes.
Because now you get to see if the product's going to do exactly what you want it to do. And this one in particular, it was mind-blowing. It was so effective. In fact, it was too effective. It was
I want to know about all of these stories,
I
because
want
I heard some
that
of them. I heard some of them, but we'll get to them later. I heard some of them during the launch. I was laughing my head off.
I had to subdue some of those stories, because it was for me, it was like, oh my goodness, this is so amazing. But it was scary at the same time. And people were like, no, we can't have this. That stuff is dangerous. And so, yes, we did have to tweak it a bit, and we had to kind of tone it down to still give us the results that we wanted it to achieve, but not to the levels where it's going to be what I called, government intervention levels, where they're like, oh, we're going to take this away. But I mean, it could potentially be used in government. Hey? It's good for influencing the right kind of reactions and responses in the public.
We do not take responsibility for anything that is said on this episode.
Listen, Odette, okay, you can just send me and Lola a vial of the original product, okay? It's fine.
We'll
Listen,
live
it
for
is
it.
pure, right? So please, and this is one of the things that we emphasize, because we've made it a pure product. It can be mixed with your perfumes, your lotions, your body mists and whatever. So
That
putting
makes more sense.
too much on is definitely going to have that as adverse reaction, where you're going to become aggressive and you're going to have all the results you did not want to, get from someone. So yeah.
I think you've actually just cracked the code for what's wrong with all those dating sites out there. Because I mean, we live in such a detached world. We behind our phones. I mean, let's just cast our minds back in the day. You walk into Video Spot. Hey Lola, I'm looking at the horror movie section. Okay, okay, maybe
That's where we meet.
Maybe you walked into the DVD store. I was in Video Spot. Okay, so
Listen.
I'm in horror. You're in romance.
No, I'm in horror too.
No. You smell my pheromones, which brings you to horror. Okay.
Okay.
So what we need, and then it's easy because we've already done the sniff test without even thinking about sniffing each other, and there's an attraction. Okay. Now you're on Tinder. Now you're on all these dating apps.
You don't get that
And
anymore.
you're saying the right stuff, and off we go. And it's like, I just don't like you. So, Odette, okay, this is what we're going to do. You need to work out how people swab for pheromones, okay? we can poodle it to the other person before we bother going out for dinner, before we bother going for a coffee, because that's how it was. There was that attraction, a face-to-face attraction. And you don't think about how this actually is incorporated into what we were blessed to be able to have that kind of social interaction before.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, we're social creatures by nature. We respond way better in physical social settings than we do. It becomes very detached and cold. We try through all these different platforms to do that, but nothing beats touching someone and sniffing them.
I'm such a sniffer. Yeah. I am. My previous boss will tell you, right? Whenever she sat at her desk and I used to stand behind her, if she was showing me something on her computer, I would always shove my nose into her hair. That's just me. I'm such a sniffer. And I remember very, very clearly the first couple of times I did that, she kind of like really completely horrified.
She was
cinched her head up. And looked at me and said, "What the F are you doing?" It's like, "I'm smelling your hair. It smells good. Is that organic?" That's me. I like smelling people. So pheromones are so right up my alley. Completely right up my alley. I'm loving this. Okay, we're running out of time quite quickly. Yes, Coms, you wanted to add something there?
I know we're running out of time, and I know you were at Odette's product launch. I was not. So I want to know, I am normal Carmen. I've heard about these wonderful pheromones. Okay, I know I stock a couple of ranges. I mean, it's really just a he and a she. I actually put some on today to test. It didn't work, by the way. But I mean, I guess the person of my dreams didn't come walking through my door. Maybe I repulsed all my clients. So I want to go and get a pheromone product for me. Can you walk us through the very basic range? Am I getting a perfume, a roll-on? Am I getting a he, a she, a us? What are we getting from your company?
So what you're getting is pure pheromones, 100%. It's not a perfume. It is not, a cologne, a roll-on, or anything like that. It comes in a dropper form. A dropper bottle, which you can drop a few drops into your body lotion, into your body mist, with your perfume. You can also put it directly onto the skin. Again, very, very small amounts, no more than 1 drop. And it's a pulse point product. So you would put it on the areas where your pheromones actually do get released. These are behind your ears, down your neck, along your décolletage, your wrist, between your elbows. We call that the crack.
So I went to the crack.
Add some pheromones to your crack there.
You can also those cracks. There we go. behind your knees and your ankles, because air rises, and so as air rises, that all then is going to give off and release the pheromones. And also, you never know when you're going to have your feet in the air.
I laughed so loud. I laughed so loud when I heard her say that earlier.
So that's what you can do. And I mean, what's great about this product is that, if you are putting it in your body lotion and your perfumes and your body spray, you're creating a layering effect, which means it's going to stay on your skin. It's going to bring out your pheromones, make it last longer. And of course, you're going to get, the effects, the connections that you're looking for. If you're just looking to, you're feeling anxious or nervous, or you're going for a big presentation or an interview, these are things that's really going to calm you down. I actually had a client whose boyfriend, has ADHD. And so communication is a very difficult thing that they were going through early on in the relationship, because he could not keep still. He couldn't stay focused, listen to her, conversation, anything that she was sharing. And it was frustrating for her. And she felt that it was, very disrespectful, but that's because he's naturally like that. And so when she tried this product during the testing phase, mixed it with her body mist, they then went on a date, and for 3 hours had the best conversation and made the strongest connection they had ever made since being together. And even he admitted that it was such an amazing connection that they were able to have. And there was no talk of intimacy or sex or anything like that. It was just pure conversation and them genuinely getting together, connecting and bonding at that level. So pheromones truly powerful.
We need more pheromones in our lives. I'm sorry. Maybe this is the answer to everything, Carmen.
Maybe
this is the answer to every
I'm
single
going to put it
lessons
in. We're going to put it in our shampoo. Okay, we're going to put it into.
Put it in your conditioner.
Washing powder.
Let's not be washing that. Let's not be washing it all, right?
Is this very single one pheromone? There's one unisex pheromone. You just split it up between man and woman to put it in your things. Am I understanding you correctly?
Our Enchant product is a purely female attractant.
Female. Okay.
Yes, it's purely female. We wanted to start off with that because men know how to attract enough women. We want the women to be able to, get their power back and feel the confidence and boost their mood and all of that. So it's about empowering women first and foremost. The men will come later.
Listen, everybody knows. Everybody knows. But a true gentleman always comes last.
Absolutely. She comes first. Always.
Yes. Odette, before we leave the episode this evening, could you please leave our listeners with a final key takeaway about pheromones and human connections?
Pheromones it can have a profound impact on human connection and how we are influenced. It can influence our behavior, our connections, and our perceptions on a subconscious level. And what's great about this is that each and every one of us possesses this magical power within us, literally. And so all you need to do is just bring it out, find ways to bring it out, enhance it, and have fun with it. I mean, I truly believe this is why what JT meant when he said, "I'm bringing sexy back." That's what I have to say. You have something truly magical, and it's just up to you to bring it out. And this is one of those ways that you can.
Absolutely beautiful.
This has been such a rewarding time spent with you. I mean, I could chat to you for another 100 years. I know you don't have 100 years because you've got another 4 years to do a man version. The men are going to be waiting.
Oh no! We already on track with that. We in development with that already. So we don't waste any time. We're like, we're going places with this. I mean, pheromones, we've only got probably about 90, 100 years of research, and we haven't even scratched the surface. And so there's so much we can still do with pheromones. And yeah, we're well on our way there. So don't worry, guys. We got you covered. Give us a couple of months. No, you don't have to wait 4 years.
For the ladies that maybe want to grab a couple of your pheromones, where I know we've got the ad running, but how do they contact you?
So they can get hold of us on, they can visit our website, purchase it directly on the website, aphroditeessence.com. They can email us info@aphroditeessence, or one word, .com. Or they could simply just send us a message via the website, so they can contact us that way. And our social media platforms, Aphrodite Essence, on Instagram, Facebook. They can DM us, TikTok, and we'll reach. They can reach out to us directly that way. So they will specifically deal with Tana, who is my business partner, and she will facilitate the process.
Absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much. Odette, from myself and Carmen, thank you so much for setting time aside this evening to come and educate our listeners on what this pheromone phenomenon is. We really appreciate your time.
It's my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. I had a blast.
Yay. Listen, lovelies, that's it for tonight's episode. We will be back next week, same time, same place. Don't miss it.
I just want flowers and sex. You could come over, no text. With a face that look like my ex. Got me saying yes. I just want someone to come on my door. Carry me to the bedroom and me on the floor. You don't gotta talk to me, cause I don't care for company, and love can only lead to regret. I'll tell you my necessity is that you conversate with me less. I just want flowers and sex. You could come over, no text. With a face that look like my ex. Got me saying yes. I just want flowers and sex. Lean back, I'll do the rest. Baby, I know what I like best. I'm already undressed. I just want flowers and and lilacs, will you tend to me at night? Petals on my bed, cause I already said that I just want flowers and sex. You could come over, no text. With a face that look like my ex. Got me saying yes. I just want flowers and sex. Lean back, I'll do the rest. Baby, I know what I like best. I'm already undressed. I just want flowers and with a face that look like my ex. Got me saying yes.
Sometimes we're looking for the more, but we just don't know what the more is. And then we come to play with me. 3 words, like me, play, toys, fun, games, cheekiness, with, intimacy, connection, relationships, and finally me. It starts with self, and that is something that Play With Me stands for. Play With Me is a place where you have an experience of all of those things. One complete cycle. You're welcome to pop in at our shop at the Gantry in Fourways, or find us at www.playwithme.co.za. If you're looking for that more, please get in touch.
should be over all the dirty love.